Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, the leaked info we had on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle events are pretty much on point. Look at that. The new Titan event started. Just in. Now. Ace Report Titan event. Quickly going back to our sneak peek, or not even sneak peek, this was leaked information on Google Play. Michelangelo Chase, tick. On point. Donatello Fragment event, tick. On point. Today, October 6th to October 23. Ace Reporter Titan event, tick. On point. And also today we had, where is my Polarium Play? We've had our events calendar updated as well, so you can have a look through this and see what's coming next and see if you want to go for this new Titan event. This new Titan event guarantees us the legendary champion, April O'Neil. I can see it from here. All right, we'll be able to see it from here. It is guaranteeing us the legendary champion, April O'Neil. And quick spoiler before you go in full in for her. There's been a few videos on the internet with her being too overpowered against bosses. It seems to be that at the moment we are experiencing some sort of bugs with her kit, and her kit is not supposed to work this way. I'm going to show you my man Ash here, which he's basically broke the game with, let me move my camera. He's basically broke the game with this specific bug. So check this out. Check what I mean. Maybe you've already seen it before. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'll let you see this first before, so you understand that this will not happen after they fix the game or after they fix the bug.
Against the Fire Knight, and yeah, so we're just gonna start ally attacking. We could just basically load the entire team up with pretty much all ally. I could add another ally attacker to make it a little bit easier, but we should be able to get this shield down. I hope. I hope. Here we go. And then April, we can get in there. We can actually just take the turn right now. We can go in. We can drop that nullify. Boom.
So basically, what's this about? April could actually lock out bosses. Her kit says that she can lock out champions, right? So she's like an arena specialist. I'll go through it in a minute, which is a bit weird. So check this out. Look what the Fire Knight is going to do.
And the game is over. The game is over. Now, I tried this in the arena. I tried this against every boss that I possibly could. You're going to see right now, right? Turn. Fire Knight's kind of thinking. He's not sure what to do, and then that's it.
Nothing's happening. So basically, Ash locked out Fire Knight with her nullify effect, and basically the boss doesn't know that it's his turn, so he's just skipping. Look.
Turn. Fire Knight's kind of thinking. He's not sure what to do, and then that's it. And that's the end of the that's the end. So I can just put it on full.
What the heck is going on?
Because she has that extra turn mechanic as well, I can get back to that E2 really quickly and keep nullify on the Fire Knight basically constantly, right?
So anyway, this is going to be fixed. She is not intended to be used like that. Let me go back to Raid Titan event and check the Titan event out. So just a little bit of a 2-minute spoiler alert. Not really spoiler alert, but disclaimer alert before you go full ham into her events. So she's pretty cool. She's one of these arena specialists, I would say. Her kit is very interesting. Her kit is very much designed for you to counter mythical champions in arena. But besides that, I'm not sure how strong she would be in other areas of the game. Her first attack, or her basic attack, brings a few debuffs to the table with a 50% chance of placing them, so she might be good in Chimera. Her second skill is the skill that nullifies and also places the seal debuff. The seal debuff cancels the champion that you put the seal debuff on artifacts, so items. Any items or set effects you have on that champion, they will be cancelled. So all these items effects will be cancelled. Obviously not the stats, but the effects on the sets, like accuracy and speed, or I don't know, if you have the ones that you need to equip, like a bunch of sets, like let's say 9 out of whatever, 9 out of 9. Why am I doing this so slow? Let's go down like this. So if you would be to have like a bunch of these set effects, they will be cancelled too. That's what Seal does. And the Nullify cancels specific supportive skills, pretty much all the supportive skills. So she's going to be good against countering supports, right? Besides that, she's also increasing accuracy on all your allies, but she's also decreasing turn meters on all enemies. That's why I said this is good in arena. She's also granting an extra turn, so she can basically lock out a support champion, grant herself an extra turn, and do a basic on someone else maybe, doing another one of these stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, fear, true fear, or petrifications, which is another crowd control. So she's pretty interesting. She also has this passive effect on a 3-turn effect, which again, it's pretty much built to counter mythical champions. It decreases all enemies' turn meter by 10% whenever an enemy has their skill activated. It teams up with allies to attack, gain an extra turn or instant turn, has their skills cooldown decreased. So if any of these are happening, she's decreasing all enemies' turn meter by 10%. There's a bunch of other stuff here, like the active effect. Whenever enemies remove, transfer, or decreases the duration of any debuff to 0, decrease the turn meter of all enemies by 25%. So basically what she does is, let's say the mythical champion you're facing against in arena is going to change turns, change forms, and then the passive effect comes into place, decreasing turn meters and probably boosting her turn meter or other champions, you know, that might be a bit faster to make it possible for them to go before that mythical. So pretty interesting champion. I've seen some videos on internet. Probably if you're interested in April, you've also seen some. She is not too strong in arena, unfortunately, and she is a very niche specific champion. It's not like you're going to use her skill against all enemies you're facing in arena. You're only going to use it against a few of the enemies you're facing. The Titan event started today. She's going to be your last reward and the last milestone, milestone 5. At 1,500 points. This Titan event, if we go down to news, it's running from today until October 24th, and it's going to give us the chance to earn a maximum of 1,750 pizza points down here. You can see it, which means you can basically skip a few events down the line. You only need, as I shown you a second ago, you only need 1,500. But if we go back to the event calendar here, you can also go ahead and look at the events and see if this is something you can manage. Because, man, actually, I'm going to pull the leaked back. A lot of us are actually waiting to pull for Leonardo. There's going to be a guaranteed event for Leonardo and a guaranteed event for Raphael. But most of us want Leonardo to complete the Ninja Turtles, team, I suppose. So Leonardo is going to be very intensive in regards to pulling shards. And this might actually help with April's events or summoning events. Because April is a Titan event, this is going to be focused a lot onto summoning shards to get pizza points, right? If you do the summoning events to get pizza points, you will get the extra, you will get about maybe 750 in total if you do 3 summoning shard events. I think that's quite a bit. It's like half of the entire milestone, right? You need 1,500. But I'm not sure if it's 1,000. I'm not sure if it's 3 summoning events and if that gives 250 pizza points in total per summoning event. But then again, Friday to Monday, 10, 11, 12, 13, we have a Hero's Path event. I think this ends probably Monday morning. That doesn't really say which hero will give, which is a bit scuffed. We are expecting from the leaked sources, we are expecting to see Leonardo between 7th to 10. But this Hero's Path starts 10 to 13th, maybe 12. Okay, let's say 10 to 13th, yeah? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday morning. It doesn't really say, unfortunately, what champion it is here. So unless this is the biggest scam from Raid for us or the biggest joke on us from the developers, which they could give us Raphael in this Hero's Path event. Or they could randomly give us any other champion, which is going to be a big, big, big letdown. Let's not think about the worst, although we have been before by Raid. Anyway, let's not think about the worst and let's say this is the Leonardo's Path event. If this is the Leonardo's Path event, this is going to be one of the most expensive summoning shard events in a while. because we are also from the leaks expecting from a 5-star, we are expecting a 5-star perfect soul in the same path event. So this path event is going to be very expensive, and you will have to summon a few shards. You're gonna maybe like, I don't know, 20, 24 sacred shards in total to get all the way down to the bottom of the list to get both rewards. The 5-star perfect soul and the legendary champion Leonardo, the Ninja Turtle. And that to consider, we have no boosted chances. So it's going to be a normal. It's a big chance it's going to be a normal summoning shard event. But there is a champion training running alongside this, if you look at the event calendar here, which also kind of shows you that this hero's path might, not 100% certain, but might have a second way to get points into the event, which could be from training champions, which means spending energy. So if you've been saving like 15, 20,000 energy, you might have enough to fill maybe half or 3/4 of the event by only training champions. So you could like kind of don't have to spend through so many shards. We've also saved quite a few shards just in preparation for Leonardo. I've been talking quite a bit about this. We've saved 21 sacred shards. All these shards you see here, you're always asking, how do you get so many shards? All these shards you see here, I'm saving them free to play. I haven't bought any of them. Just by doing events in game or by daily doing the clan boss. The clan boss gave me pretty much all of these. So yeah, clan boss, super strong. Do your events, do your clan boss teams and whatnot. But yeah, circling back to this, we are guaranteed to have April, which is pretty cool. If you guys like her or you've seen some content creator videos on the internet with her and you're like interested in her, finally we have a chance to get it. And not only that, if you get all 6 of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles champions, right, 6 of them, you are going to guarantee yourself a few extra goodies, and you're also going to get a mythical relic as a gift for collecting everything alongside, I think it was one of these account frames. So pretty cool. If she's missing from your roster to get all the 6 champions, probably you will 100% go for this Titan event to get yourself April O'Neil and then to get your mythical relic on top of that. Pretty cool. The whole entire Ninja Turtle events end November 12. And after November 12, you will not be able to get the champions anymore by any means. You cannot summon them. They're just going to be removed entirely from the pool and they will never come back. So these are quite limited. But if we go here at the ratings, from people who already pulled her from previous events, she is pretty average. The only thing she's actually decent is arena offense. She has 4.1 from 211 ratings. But then again, if you look at the other areas of the game, she's definitely an average champion. She's not even 4.5 by player ratings in any of it. So that's another thing to consider. And then again, this Titan event might end up being a bit more expensive. I don't know why they're just trying to they're trying to make us burn so many resources to get these champions. It's either they're planning a super nice collab event or new champions are coming into the game like this Halloween or this Christmas, so they want us to burn through the resources and not have that much whenever we're gonna have them, or they're just making them more expensive because we actually saved so many resources and they're checking the analytics and they're like, yo, let's make these events a bit more expensive. People have a lot of resources. But what I'm trying to say here, why I think this is going to be a bit more expensive. The tournament for the Fire Knight has started and it's not a normal Fire Knight tournament. Not just kill XYZ stages in tournament and get points. This is a turn attack, which means you will get points in relation to how many turns you've took to defeat the Fire Knight. Here is the bracket breakdown. I heard from players that did this before that this is not too bad, but it might end up being a bit more expensive for people who doesn't really have the right teams, right? Another thing worth to mention here is that you should wait. You shouldn't start farming straight away today, the Fire Knight. Wait until tomorrow. Wait until the clan versus clan tournament starts. And then again, if you wait until tomorrow, you can triple dip with the clan versus clan if you're in a nice clan. If not, join a clan and do your clan bosses for free shards, please. Trust me on that. Again, look at this. All the tournaments are turn attack. So bear that in mind. The Ice Golem tournament is also turn attack. Keep that in mind. So if you don't have the right teams, it might be a bit more difficult for you if you're a free-to-play player, or if you just started a few months ago and you don't have too many champions in your roster. Keep that in mind. You might struggle a bit and end up spending more energy than you should if you're a older player. And by the way, talking about champions, if you want to support a champion, if you want to support the channel, if you download the game with the link in the description below, you can get up to 6 free heroes. I'll leave the details below with what champions you can get and whatnot. I'm not going to bother you too much with this ad in the video, but just to let you know, as a side, because I was talking about new players, or maybe you're new and you're seeing this video and you're wondering how can you get, I don't know, a bunch of freebies, you know, or a bunch of free champions. Check out the details below. And then again, if you're gonna want to get a few extra pizza points, this weekend, starting from Friday to Sunday, there's our first Hero Path event, which is gonna give pizza points. Usually these events give about 200, 250 pizza points. Hopefully there's like a lot. So if you do some of these summon events, and if this, please, raid gods, make this to be the Leonardo Path event so we can pull. If this ends up to be the Leonardo Path event, you're guaranteed to get the 250 pizza points because you're going to pull a lot to get Leonardo. If you don't really need Leonardo, or if you don't really want to get April, this is worth skipping because it's not the 2x event. As you can see here, it's not going to be a boosted event. Unfortunately, we cannot really see more than that in the future, but I expect this Titan event to have at least one more, I would say 2 more summoning events. There is going to be probably a boosted event next weekend, so not the following weekend, like in 2 weeks. So we shall see about that. They might add some sort of event, I don't know, further down the line, probably in the second week of the Titan event, where you can get also a 5-star Perfect Soul for April O'Neil. So keep that in mind. You want to have all 6 of the limited champions from this event, and you really need her, then it's worth pulling, because she's also going to guarantee you a mythical relic as well if she's the 6th champion in your collection, or if you need, maybe, I don't know, maybe you need one more, maybe you need her and Leonardo if you already have the rest. So she's going to guarantee you this as well, which is pretty cool. This one is also one of the strongest relics in the game at the minute. I think this is going to end up being a bit more expensive. Everything seems to be a bit more on the expensive, more expensive recently. I'm not sure it's because we're having more silver from not having to pay silver to change gear between champions, or thing, I don't know, inflation or whatnot. But yeah, don't forget about the bug that's getting fixed. You know, you're not going to be able to nullify bosses anymore. So that's a bug not intended to be used right now. Keep that in mind as well. The milestones are a bit on the weaker side. Unfortunately, there is no legendary relic in the Titan event. We're getting an epic one, and it's one of the weaker ones, unfortunately. So that's another thing to consider. We're getting a nice avatar frame. I like it, with some shurikens there. I like ninja stuff. I watched Naruto, I watched Bleach. I like this stuff a lot. So this avatar frame is quite cool. I like it a lot. And I think I'm just gonna end it here. I just wanted to share some thoughts on what I think about April, how good is her, the bugs that she's facing right now that's gonna be fixed, and her Titan event. Needless to say, and on her second week, we might be getting that Perfect Soul as well. I'll see you in the next video. Support the channel by downloading Raid with my link below. Get yourself those free champions, 6 of them. 3 legendaries, 3 epics. Bye bye.